floor up to the ceiling. It's got a brand new home feeling. Redesigned the whole space, now it's the perfect place.
Whatever the project, a new
Un
coat
taxi
paint,
para que me lleve.
gutting the entire kitchen, our staff is ready to help.
We've helped your friends, neighbors, and other family members. Now it's your turn. The design team at S&W Kitchen has been transforming kitchens, baths, and more in Central Florida since 1977. One remarkable difference at S&W is our designers. It's our teamwork approach that makes each project less overwhelming for the homeowners. Online at sndwkitchens.com.
From the floor up to
Lléveme al
the
Japón.
All right, I'll get you there.
¿Sabes? Sí.
brand new home feeling. Redesigned
For that extra cash, I can get you there extra quick.
perfect place.
¿Sabes? Sí, una pica automática.
By the way, probably ought to mention the New York Observer. How would you categorize or characterize the New York Observer
Pero
on the
apúrele, señor.
left-right scale? Yeah, they are kind of. They're not your traditional New York uber leftists. But they've got a piece here that countless crimes of Hillary Clinton's special prosecutor needed now. This is in New York City, the Observer. Myriad criminal offenses apply to this conduct, and they're making a call and demand for a special prosecutor.
Voy viendo los lados.
Here's the quote: "High time for a special prosecutor to be named to conduct a full investigation into Mrs. Clinton's likely commission of multiple felonies, including a conspiracy with Huma Abedin, Cheryl Mills, and possibly others to violate multiple laws."
Here? Okay.
And they are not pulling any punches here. It's as forceful and powerful a demand and indictment I have ever seen in what would be called a drive-by media. Here's Rob in Austin, Texas. We head back to the phones and open line Friday. Thank you for calling and waiting, and welcome to the program, Jim.
Thanks, Dr. Miller. Hey, I know you've been talking about the millennials the last few weeks and kind of how they're not buying things and all that. And I have a 23-year-old who just got married, and the thing I noticed about him is that he wants to buy quality merchandise as opposed to just going out and buying something. You told Mrs. Shirley, we bought him a PC for graduation. He saved up enough money to buy himself a Mac because he knew it was a better computer. I see that with clothing and other purchases that he makes as well. So I'm not sure. I mean, I can only speak for mine, but that's kind of the difference I see in maybe some of the past generations where they go out and buy disposables as opposed to buying really good quality things and saving money for that.
This is, I know yours is anecdotal, it's just one, your son, just one person.
Sure.
So we got to factor that in. I'm always amazed, however, by all of the reporting on whatever. We went through Generation X, and we went through a Generation Y. And there was one other generation, whatever, Generation Loser or whatever. Now we're going through it with the millennials. And the drive-by media reporting always tries to highlight the things about each young generation that I think the drive-bys like and think represent a vast improvement on the cultural losers that were their parents and grandparents. An example of this is this so-called vast move into the sharing community. And it's supposedly, it's reported with great zeal and approval that millennials, they understand. They're light years ahead of their moms and dads and people that are much older. You're terrifying! They're light years, and they understand the stupidity of owning something and going into debt for your life to own something when you don't really own it, and instead willing to share everything from car rides to accommodations, living spaces to what have you. And this is portrayed as enlightened. And I think there's always something missing in this. There another aspect of it, I'll never forget this. And it's in within the last 2 years. It was a story. I know, Sturdy, you remember this because we made sort of a big deal about it. There was a story on how millennial men just disdain automobiles. They have no desire to own a car. Now, for millennials who have no money to buy anyway and lived in places like San Francisco and New York, having one would be impractical. So they go out and they find people like that, and then they report as representing the entire generation. Don't like cars. Oh, and there was another, don't like country clubs, don't like golf. You never catch them doing it. It's just, they don't get into this elitist exclusionary stuff. They engage in lifestyle activities that include and welcome everyone. And I will just bet you that a lot of that is bogus and is rooted in the fact that they don't have any money. Remember when the unemployment rate was really being reported honestly how bad it was? And what did the drive-bys tell us about it? Why, that it was wonderful news. And being unemployed was maybe one of the greatest things that could have happened to people because it afforded people a chance to reconnect with their families. They even came up with a name for it, fun employment. And the implication was that the hip thing to do is lose your job, welcome it, embrace it, and realize the opportunity it presents to broaden your life and to deepen relationships with those closest to you. Because now you have the time. You have no excuse to avoid it. Because you don't have a job you have to go to. And I think, okay, you do a story like that when you can't find a job anyway, when the unemployment rate's sky high, then you fall for something like that. But people haven't changed. Most people would rather work. And most people want careers. And most people want to do well in their career.